Hello, world. Hey, fo. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm on this thing. What's up, fo? We gotta wait for some people to get on here. You know how it go. Um, I had to decide to put my wig on and to put a little shine around my edges so I can get going. So now let me see who all in the building or if somebody's coming in the building. Check all my stuff. You know how we do it live. We gotta check everything, make sure everything working right. Make sure everybody can hear me. Make sure some people are coming in. Let me see, can I hear myself? Oh, yeah, I can hear. I can hear everything. Let me see. Let me make sure I can hear through my mic. There we go. We got that going. Hey, I wanted to talk about today. I want to talk about diving into some money making websites. Let's dive into one money making website so you can see how these sites are making money. Sometimes people don't start making money because they don't really understand how the other sites are operating. People are getting smart with their advertising, and people are creating websites, and they connecting people who need the service to people who have the service through their website. Apartments.com. You looking for an apartment? The apartments.com people don't own every single solitary apartment complex in the world. They list them on their website. They done got smart. People have websites and it does the work for them. They create machines, and the machines that they create operate on their behalf while they woke, while they sleep, while they on vacation. So it's a lot of websites out there that sometimes people don't even know that these sites are referral based sites or affiliate sites. Once you can start understanding how these sites operate, then maybe you can create a site like that and start making you some money. Get yourself a piece of the pie. We want to duplicate what works. Working for somebody is fine, having a job is fine on the side. Then creating your own stream of income, another stream, then create another stream. You want to have at least 7 streams of income that's actually making money. So we want to learn how these sites are operating so we can kind of create. It may not be as big as the one I'm getting ready to show you. It may not be as big, but if you can make an extra 5,000 a month from it, would it work? If you could create a site and make an extra 5,000 a month because you don't put your system in place, would it work for you? And then you turn around and create another one and get that to another 2 or 3 thousand a month. Would that work? So we got to start looking at this is called reverse engineering. You want to learn how to reverse engineer websites so that you can see how they're working, and then you can understand what they're doing, and then you can do what they're doing if you learn how to put this stuff in place. Okay, so let's go through. Let me show you one right now. The only one we're gonna talk about today. I'm gonna show you this one right now. I'm gonna show this one right now. I'm gonna share my screen, and we're gonna learn some stuff. We're gonna learn some stuff. There ain't gonna be no 5 or 10 minute. No, we're gonna sit down and learn some stuff. Okay, so let me share my screen. Uh, Share screen. Boom. Oh wait, is it sharing? Hold on. Oh no, it ain't sharing yet. Okay. Okay, this site right here, Nerd Wallet. Hey, Biff and Nunu. This site right here is called Nerd Wallet, right? So what do they specialize in? What's up? What's up, TD? Tell them. Okay, so I don't know how to share my screen to carry it on. I'm still trying to learn this stuff. So look, let's start with this. Nerdwallet.com. This site specializes in credit cards. So what they do is, hold on, let me scroll around. You can compare credit cards by here. You can get on here and compare credit cards, and they gonna help you find the right credit card for you. Do they own every credit card on the site? Have they created the credit cards? No, they have not created credit cards. They connected with companies that have the credit cards. They inform the viewers about the credit cards. They teach people what this credit card does, what this credit card does. They show people the annual fee of the card and what kind of score you need to get the card. They educate people on credit cards. They have specialized in credit cards. And then what they do is when you hit this button right here, it takes you to the actual credit card company where you fill out that app. When you fill out that app, if you get approved for the card, they get paid. So let's recap. They get paid by informing and educating you on all of these different credit cards. They got 40, 50 of them on their site. Let's say they got 40, 50 of them on their site. It don't matter which one you pick. It don't even matter which one you pick. You pick the one that's best for you. You came to their site for information. They gave you the information. You pick the credit card according to your needs and what you have. You go over and fill out the application, whether you got to get you a secured card, a non-unsecured card, or whatever you got to get. Whatever you get, they going to get their referral fee. They don't own every credit card. They don't own every single thing in the world. They have learned how to connect the dots. So what did that mean they had to do? They had to educate themselves on the cards. You have to educate yourself in the field that you plan on going in. If you plan on doing cars, you got to educate yourself on cars. Credit cards, you got to educate yourself on credit cards. You got to know what it takes to get this kind of credit card. What kind of benefits this kind of credit card got. You got to learn how to write about the credit cards. You got to learn how to do videos, whatever you decide to do as form of advertising. You got to learn how to do that to bring people to your site. Your site. Nobody is the amateurs. They get a link from the company. If this was an amateur site, let me go back to the site so you can see it. Hold on, let me go back to the site and make sure you can see it. Okay, you can see it now. If this was an amateur site, they'd be plastering their links all over Facebook, just plastering the little link that they gave them. They'd be putting that all over Facebook and all over the internet, trying to get somebody to go get a card and trying their best to hope and pray that they make a sale. That's not how businesses operate. Businesses don't operate like that. So what they do, hey, Pichelle, I'm working. But so what they do is they create a site. Why do they create a site? They create a site for authority. You don't create a site. Oh, I'm scared to invest. I don't have no money. I can't invest in my own self. They take the time and they invest in their site so that they can build authority. You want authority. You want to be authority in whatever you learn, whatever you starting to promote. You want to be an authority figure. So you go out and build a website because you want to brand yourself as the connector. You want a credit card? Come to RAEcreditcards.com. This is an example. This is not, I don't have credit cards. I do work with credit card companies. Yes, I do. But I'm talking about RAEcreditcards.com. So when you come to my site, just like Nerd Wallet, when you come to my website, then guess what? My site is going to tell you about all the cards, whatever it is, all the ones I'm connected to. And then you're going to make a decision from my site. Most time when people make decisions, it's because they feel comfortable with the site that they own. So they'll click on their site, they'll click on their link to apply, and then they'll go straight to the company and they'll apply. And then they get approved, or the bank tells them what they need. Either you need a security deposit or your credit is good enough. If your credit ain't good enough, you might be getting a security card. That's not nobody's fault but yours. If you know what I mean? So everybody got to do what's best for them. But if I put myself in an authority space and I say, hey, this is my site, RAEcreditcards.com, go check out the credit cards that we have, and I inform and educate people on every credit card that I have. This card is going to take you $200 security deposit, so and so and so and so. Now this card, you don't even have to have a security deposit. This one is unsecured, so and so. And this card here, it gives you reward points and travel points. But guess what? You got to educate yourself on the cards. Nobody can tell you about each and every card. You got to learn how to educate yourself on the field that you go in to make more impact on the people you're trying to reach. So when they come to your site, they say, oh, you know what? This works best for me. I'm going to apply. Then they apply. You just got what you need, because guess what? If somebody apply, you get the commission. So then they trusting you. They need some more information. They come back. They come back to that site because they trust that site. I can't answer that right now. They come back to your site because they trust your site. Once you start making sales or referrals or recommendations and people start to know, like, and trust you, you'll be able to make another sale, another referral, another recommendation because people gonna always come back. So in the car business, in the housing market, in the apartments, you apartment locators, you restaurants, whatever you doing, Uber Eats, do they own all the restaurants? They don't own all the restaurants. They have created an app. So everybody call it. They have created an app. All you do is log into their app. They got smart. People are thinking. People are not just doing what they did 10 years ago. Remember back in the days when the only people that delivered was Pizza Hut and the pizza places and the Chinese food places? Them was the only people that actually delivered. We couldn't get no food delivered to us no other way. We had to get Chinese or we had to get the pizza. That's all we could get. Now, all you do is go to Uber Eats, DoorDash, all these places, and you can just get on the app. They are thinking. People are thinking. They're going with the times. So now, how can I create a website? What can I connect to? What can I educate myself on? What can I do? Oh, God, people are calling. What can I do to put myself as an authority site so that people can come to my site when they want information on this topic? So NerdWallet is not just, let me go back. NerdWallet is not just credit cards. They offer other stuff, but they really got a lot of credit card stuff on here. But they also have, what else do they have on here on NerdWallet? They have a whole list of stuff that they got going on here. Personal loans, banking, mortgage, insurance, investing, student loans. That means they done found out what they can teach you about. They write blogs, articles, blogs. It's all the same. It's writing. They writing. It's somebody call it blogging, somebody call it articles. It's all the same. It's, you know what I mean? It's text-based. So they do text-based advertising, text-based education. So they gonna write about it. If you don't want to get in front of the camera, let me stop sharing my screen. If you don't want to get in front of the camera, you got to learn what you want to do. Stop saying what you don't want to do and what you can't do and what you figure out what it is you can do, what you good at. Okay, I might not be good in front of the camera. Okay, well, I can write. Let me write about some stuff. Let me get people to my blog. Let me get people to my articles. It don't matter what you call it. It's still going to be the same text base. Let me get people to my podcast. Okay, I'm not good at writing. Let me send people to my voice is good. Let me send people to my podcast. Figure out what you can do and stop thinking about what you can't do. Start figuring out what you can do. And then what do I want to educate myself on? Anytime you get in a niche, you're not going to never know all the information in that niche. You're going to have to constantly be educating yourself in your niche. If you're in real estate, you're going to have to be educating yourself on how the market is right now, how the housing market is, what's going on right now, who buying, who. So you got to educate yourself continuously. You can't never stop educating yourself. So if you're building an authority site and you want to be an authority figure in your niche, you got to bring some value to the marketplace. So the value you bring into the marketplace is your knowledge. Your knowledge is the value that you bring to the marketplace. So you figure out a topic. I want to talk about relationships. You got to educate yourself on relationships. You got to follow the relationship gurus. You got to listen to how they present it. You got to kind of do what they do so you can make the kind of money that you see them making. If you want it, you got to do what they do. If they wake up early in the morning and put out a video, you got to wake up early in the morning and put out a video. So NerdWallet was a good one. They specialize in credit cards. They ain't running around here trying to get you to do all this and do all that. They bringing people to their site. They not running around here passing out business cards, doing all this type of stuff. They putting out their information. They getting it ranked in Google. If they putting it on Pinterest, if they putting it on YouTube, wherever they putting it, all you got to do is research. All you got to do is research your competitors, find out what they do, find out where they put it, find out how much traffic they get to their website a month, and then do what they do so you can get a piece of the pie. You ain't going to never get the whole pie. You're not going to be able to compete with them if they get 40 million views a month, and they do get 40 million views a month. If they get 40 million views a month, you're not going to start out today and tomorrow you getting 40 million views a month. You're going to have to work as long as they worked to get 40 million views a month. But if you can get 100,000 views a month on your website, 20,000 views, 30,000 views, whatever you can get to your website, it don't take but one right viewer to make you some money. You don't need 20,000 views to make money on your website. You need one person to take action. So it don't matter if it's 100 views, 5 views, 10 views, 100,000 views. If don't nobody take no action, you still not gonna make no money. You get paid by the action that's being taken. So when people come to their website, the more information that they have on their website, this is where your work come in. You have to be willing to work. It's your business. It's not mine. It's not this person, not that person. It's yours. So you got to be willing to work on your own business. This is my website. The more content I put out on my site, my YouTube channel, my blog, my Facebook, whatever I'm doing, my Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, the more information I put out, according to whatever I'm trying to sell at the time. If I'm selling cars, the more cars I put out. If I'm selling ink pens, the more ink pens, big and all the colors I put out. Whatever you're doing, you got to be able to put out information on that topic continuously. And then if you putting out information about a topic continuously and you're not making no money from it, or you don't know how to monetize it, you got to figure out a way to monetize the content that you're putting out, or you doing it all in vain. Just posting a bunch of videos, getting paid per 1,000 views is not where the money resides. It resides in getting connected with companies that make sense to align with the type of videos that you put out. You put out videos, yes. You want to put out videos. You want to make sure your videos align with the type of companies. Okay, I put out dogs. When I was putting out videos about the dogs, dog food, dog toys, dog training video, dog training ebooks, so and so. Those type of things is what you want to get connected to, the things that make sense for the type of content that you put out to make money. So even if you posting on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you posting, now you're not only getting paid for the views, because they're going to pay you for the views if you monetize. You also got a chance to get paid from the stuff you promoting through the content that you posting. Now you just gave yourself two streams of income. First, the views, because everybody's trying to get monetized with Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Okay, that's fine. Now you got one stream with that. Okay, that's it. Now, okay, I'm connected with Amazon now. Guess what? That's another stream. If somebody come to my whatever I'm promoting, they looking at my dog videos or my whatever the videos is, and then they decide, oh, I want this dog food. I want to feed my dog this dog food, or I want to do this, or I want to get my dog this kind of toy. I want to get my cat this type of fur ball, or whatever they do, the ball of yarn. They go and click on your link and they end up on Amazon, then you get paid. That's another stream of income you just added to your own, because you posting content that makes sense. The stuff got to make sense. It got to make, you just doing a bunch of nothing. When you not set up and you're not planning for your success, then you just doing a bunch of stuff that you don't know what you're doing. That's why I got the Content to Profits ebook. If you go to contenttoprofits.com, content, the number 2, and profits with an S.com, then you can download the ebook for $27. It's $27. It's a 59-page ebook. It ain't no 200 page. It ain't no 500 page. It's 59 pages. Go and download that book and start learning what it takes. Learn how to do your stuff in order, because these websites, people are coming up with all type of websites and they putting information on their website. They're getting people to their website. They making money from promotion and advertising, and being connected with the companies that pay them. Some people already know this. They just haven't took action on it. You know what I mean? We can know some stuff, but we ain't took action on it. So what we're going to do is start taking action, because it's almost 2023. I work day in and day out putting that Content to Profits ebook together. The computer was shutting down. I was losing all my updates. I was losing, had to start over. I turn around. I was going through a lot trying to get this ebook put out. That's how I know it's going to help a lot of people, because I went through too much trying to get it out. I'm talking about losing your information. Oh yeah, the ebook, it's an ebook. So when you purchase it, then it'll just be, it's a digital PDF file. So once you purchase it, it kick you to the thank you page. After you purchase, it kick you to a thank you page, and it's a download button, and you just click there, you download it, you can read it right there on your computer or your phone or whatever. It's set up for the phone. I'm talking about, I was trying to do all this type of stuff. Computer just shut all the way down. I said, oh man, I got started over. Then I was up to like, I'm talking about 59 pages worth. And so I had to, but guess what? That's how I know it's going to help a lot of people, because the enemy didn't want it to come out. So I'm like, okay, we're going to get this done, and we're going to make sure the information is there. Now, use it or not, that's not, you know what I mean? But the information is there. This is more of a kind of just giving you a foundation, kind of letting you know how steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what steps we go in, why, the how, and things like that. That's what it's all about. So when you start doing your deep dive, you can kind of learn how to think. See, the only difference is I have learned how to think about certain things. So once somebody teach you how to think about it, every time you look at a website, you're going to know how to think about that website. It's like, you just got to be taught how to think about things. You only thought about things one way. You only thought about things from this aspect. But once you learn how to look at this site and say, oh, that's another referral site. Oh, shoot, they do referrals. Oh, shoot, I'm on this side. They do referrals too. You looking at every site you look at do referrals. You just don't know it because you ain't paying attention. Hotels.com, apartments.com, restaurants.com. All these, that's all referrals. Everything is referrals. Referrals make the world go round. They just got smart about how they put their stuff together. They just got smart about how they put it together, how they make it look, and how they present it to you. It's still referrals. They still getting paid when they produce. People still got jobs. People still, thank you. People still got jobs. People still, yeah. But you make more money when you actually produce. When you produce, you'll make way more money because you produce, everybody getting what they want at that point. You getting what you want, you getting your referral fee. The person that's looking getting what they want because they getting that right connection. Okay, when it comes down to getting a website, do you want to go off and get you a website? When I used to build websites, I used to have my prices was set at a certain price. I had people that they didn't want my price, so they go and they get their site built from somewhere else, China somewhere, somebody that live in China, they get their site built. And then 4 or 5 months later, they come back to me because guess what? Those people stop answering their phones, stop answering their email messages, stop answering now you got to come back to me and still pay my price. You can't get in your website because they done changed the password on you. You can't do nothing because they done hacked into your stuff and took your stuff. So they couldn't reach them. They couldn't email them. They couldn't, once the job was done, they was done. They done, you know what? Now you got to come back and still pay the same amount. So you done paid double. You done paid, you paid a lower amount for them. You still got to pay that right amount. Because guess what? I'm going to do it right. I'm going to show you what you need to do from that point forward. I'm going to teach you how to log in and do your own stuff. I don't want to be back there doing all your edits when you can get back there and do your own. So I'm going to show you how to handle your own site, teaching people along the way. So everybody get what they need, but you just got to be willing to invest in you. I'm not doing your site for free. I'm not. So whether you want somebody to tell you okay, you get a website, you go off and do it on your own because you just thinking, oh, I got this. I can go off and register my name here and I do this and do this. So you go off and do it. That's fine. But when you come to me for instructions, if I don't work with that brand, if I don't work with that company, and I haven't been in their back office and I don't know how their setup is because I work over here with this company, I'm not finna learn this whole software system to teach you. You got to learn it on your own. Now, if you go through a company and I'm already with them, I've been using these people for 8-9 years, and I've been working with this company, it's easy for me to teach you how to work with if you just go with where I'm at, because this is who I'm working with. I know this back office like the back of my hand. I know what you need. I know your plugins. I know what you need to make your site run faster. I know this stuff. So I can teach you what I know. You start going off doing on your own stuff. It's some lady right now. I can't teach her because she done ran off and got something somewhere else. You thinking you smart. Okay, you are. But now you got to learn all that on your own, or you got to find some YouTube videos that's going to lead you in that direction, because that's the direction you chose. If you chose to go over here and I already know this stuff, I know the system, I know everything. Now I can teach you, oh yeah, go download this, plug this in, do this, do that, put that on there, do this, do this. I can teach you better because you're going in my direction. So, and then if not, just watch YouTube videos and try to piece it together. So NerdWallet was the one we wanted to dig into today. That's a sample. They get 40, let me see, 40 million. Hold on, I did a, hold on. Y'all want to see? Hold on, let me see. They get 40 million views per month on their website. Do you need 40 million views on your website a month to make some money? No, you don't need that. You don't need that. I mean, that's what they done built, because they done, hold on, let me see. Let me try to figure this out right quick. Oh, I can't get it in here. I can't get it in here. Yes, I can. I can get it in here. Hold on. Yes, I can. I can get it in here. Hold on. I didn't save it for nothing. I saved it so I can show you. I spelled it wrong, but I saved it so I could show you. Hey, Lake and Kisses, how are you? 40 million. 66 and 424. 40 million 66,424 visitors a month. Can you do something with that? Can you do something with that? You don't have to have all those visitors to make money. You can set up something small on a smaller scale and still make a lot of money. You can have 2 or 3 credit cards, as long as you educate yourself on the credit cards and do whatever you need to do and start learning how to get people to your own site. You got to learn how to drive people to you before you learn how to drive people to somebody else. If you can't drive people to you, how can you drive somebody to somebody else? I bring people to me. You promote you, and then you can promote somebody else. If you can't even promote you, then you first learn this. I need to learn how to promote me. Because if you promote somebody else, okay, we on here taking care of business today. If you promoting somebody else, and you going out here and you pushing everybody, you pushing this person, and these people going to these people's website, but they not taking no action. What do you do next? You can't even get them back. You can't email them. You can't follow up. You can't do nothing because you ain't got no system in place to capture the leads, to get the leads back in case they don't buy. If they don't buy here, you could have sent them somewhere else. But because you wasn't willing to invest in your own site, you can't send them nowhere else. You just dependent on the person that got the credit cards, or you dependent on the person that got this. What if you don't want this type of credit card? What if you don't want this type? Let me send you this one. You might like this one. It gives you a better chance to make sales if you set yourself up in a better position up front. You can't make sales if you're not set up in the right position. You might make 1 or 2 every now and again, but it ain't going to be consistent, and you're not going to be able to calculate your nothing. You ain't going to be able to calculate your conversion rate, how many people came to your site. You're not going to be able to calculate nothing because you don't have your system set up. That's the only thing that makes the world go round is referrals. Money make the world go round. Referrals make the world go round in the internet world. So once you learn that, nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can take education away from you if you set yourself up and educate yourself in the right areas. Now, when people are sitting up here just talking about nonsense, I'm showing you what works. These people ain't got no website getting 40,000 people a month on their website for nothing. You know what I mean? They making money from this. They're not doing this for nothing. And they might have started with credit cards. Then they turn around and got loans. They got personal loans, business loans, student loans. They got all this. They connected with people that do this stuff. They not sitting up doing all this type of stuff. If they was doing credit repair, they wouldn't be sitting there doing credit repair for each and every person, one person by one. That's not how you make money. That's limited thinking is making you think that, oh, I can just do credit repair and I can make all the money. What, all the $500 one time? And then you get another person, that's $500 one time. If you don't have a system in place, you got to be able to make that $500 one time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times a day, 5 times a day. You want it to be working on its own. You want it to be automation. So we talk about a lot of systems. We talk about setting yourself up for success, but you got to do some work. So when it comes down to pushing a website or having your own site and getting a site like this, let me go back to the screen one last time before I close it out. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, when I'm doing business, I like to take care of business. Hold on. I'm doing all the wrong stuff. Oh, share screen. Let me go to share screen. So look, do you think, let me make sure y'all can see that. Okay, yeah, y'all can see it. These people put something into it. They not sitting up, they say our top picks. They say best of credit cards, best of banking, best of investing, best of, you know what? These people put something into it. They not sitting around here just posting funny videos or just doing education. They educating you. This is the best of small, this is the best of student loans, this is the best of so and so. These are your credit cards. These are, you can compare and review so and so. They took time and put their stuff into their website. They didn't just throw up a website, put 5 pages on it, home about, contact us, and then go on about their day. That ain't what they did. They didn't just home about us, contact us, and if you contact me, you contact me. If you don't, you don't. They didn't do that. They put some time and effort into educating people from their site. They're not calling you every day trying to see if you read the blog. You know where the blog at once they advertise themselves. Now, you get that good information, you're going to always be coming back. What's the new credit cards? Is it a better credit card? I done got my score up to this. Can I get another credit card? You're going to be coming back on your own because you get good information from this person. If you put yourself in a position to put out good quality information about a topic, gossip and all that type of stuff, that's okay. People will come back for that too. How much money are you making from the particular topics? You got to figure out what your topic is and what you want to do, what makes you happy, all this good stuff. But education is a good topic because people are looking for certain things and they're looking to be educated on certain things. So, I mean, fun stuff is fun. Yeah, it's fun and dandy. You can sprinkle that in. But find a topic that makes some sense, that matters. You know what I mean? So then when you educate people see you as people that come to me for cars, they'll call me back. Oh, my mama need a car. I sold them and their mama car. Oh, my sister looking for one 2 years later. Oh, my sister looking for one. Oh, shoot, 3 years later. Oh, my brother need one. Oh, yeah, I told him you the best. Why? Because I got this person the result. They got what they wanted. Everybody gets what they need. Then I turn around and got his mama result. Then I turn around and got his sister result. Then I got turn around and get his brother result. Because they keep coming back because they know where to get it from at this point. So once you start learning how to get your people to listen to you and come back because you got good information, that's how you start making sales. You start making sales because of the type of information you put out. If somebody ain't coming back, you say, why are people not coming back? Why are people not listening to me? Why are people not watching? Am I playing? Am I doing all this playing and I'm doing all this? Or am I really putting out good, solid, quality information? Why would people sign up for my masterclass? Am I going to throw out some real heavy hitting information to where they can get some results? If they do it, you can put out all the information you want. Everybody not going to take action. They could pay $1,000 and still not take action. That ain't your fault. They know it was good information and they'll turn around and come back for more because it ain't your fault if they use it or not. It's only thing is your fault is if you don't put out the information that you're supposed to be putting out according to your niche. So once you start learning how to educate people want to come and play all day. It ain't time to play. Everything ain't time for playtime. There's a season for everything. There's a time for everything. We trying to get in position. Guess what? Guess what's coming up next? Black Friday. Black Friday coming up. If you got something to sell, Black Friday coming up. Ain't no time to play. It ain't no time to play if Black Friday coming up and you got equipment to sell or you got things that you need to be selling. Ain't no time for playing. It's a time to play. You know what I mean? We can play, have fun, do all that. We do that on Friday nights. In our lives, we do that on Friday nights. When it's time to talk about some business, it's business. It's time for business because you can't make no money playing all day long. So when you get your website up and running and you figure out what type of, if you don't know nothing about nothing, you say to yourself, what can I be good at? What can I interest myself on? I don't know nothing about cars. I don't know nothing about cars. but I educate myself on what I need to know about the cars to get the results that I need. I educate the stuff about I educate myself on the stuff I need to know about the cars to get the results. This person needs the result. You know what I mean? They might know more about the car than I know, but I know how to connect them with the people and get them a result. They looking for a car. They don't need a car. They need financing. If you're looking for a car, you need financing. That's what you need. All that. Oh, I'm looking for, because if you had the money to go and get a $50,000 car cash, you wouldn't be looking through me. You just go straight where you're going and get a car cash with your 50,000 or 100,000, whatever you got. So you got to know your market. You got to know who you're talking to. You got to know what you're telling them, and you got to kind of educate yourself so that you can get them to understand why they need to go with you. And if you're not doing that, download Content to Profits, because it's time to take the next step. ContentToProfits.com is right there. ContentToProfits.com. I'm having a masterclass Saturday. The masterclass is already set up. RaeVonShay.com/masterclass. Everything is already, all the links are in all the description on all of my videos. All you gotta do is find any video and click the link in the description and go find what you need. You want to do the masterclass, you want to do you want to get the ebook. If that's the cheapest thing, and you can just do the ebook and get you alert, just to kind of get your wheels turning, get the ebook, the blueprint, get your wheels turning, and see, okay, is this for me? Is this even for me? Can I even do this? How many ways? You know how many ways it is to do things? It's way more than one way to skin a cat. So you got to figure out what way is going to be best for me. YouTube. Am I going to YouTube every day? Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to YouTube every day. Am I better with podcasting every day? It's going to be something that you can do every day. You're going to have to learn how to do something and be consistent at it if you want to make money. If you're not able to be consistent with nothing, then you're probably not ready to make money. You got to learn how to be consistent with something. It don't matter what it is. So now you got to just choose, what do I want to be consistent at? You can't be consistent with every single solitary platform at the same time. It's not going to work. So get the blueprint, figure out, get your wheels turning, find out, a little bit how you can do this, how you can go about this. Certain things is in the ebook. You know what I mean? Certain things are in there that I already know you don't know it. you don't know it because I put it in there because I barely learned it. You know what I mean? So get the ebook, download it, read it. You know how many people buy ebooks and don't read them? Buy ebooks and then say, oh, I ain't got to it yet. You know what I mean? Read the ebook, go through it, start taking some actions, take some of the steps in there. I don't care if it's one step at a time. I don't care if you read it a little bit, digest it, and do a little something, and then turn around and digest some more and do a little something, or you just kind of comparing which way is best for you to go. Figure out something, do something, take some action from it, and then start moving forward. 2023 is coming. It's coming. It ain't January no more. We all the way in October. We finna be in November. So it's time to start taking some action. So I wanted to cover that deep dive into that today, just to show y'all it's plenty of websites out here that's doing tons and tons of traffic, tons and tons of money. And you don't even need that kind of traffic to do a good amount of money, because most people is not looking for 10 million a month. Most people is not looking to earn $1 million a month or 500,000 a month. An extra 1,000 a month, an extra 2,000 a month will help out tremendously in some households. So the extra 5,000 a month will sure enough be good. Just start building your stuff up and then start trying to get it to a certain level, and then you can grow from there, or you can add on and get into a different niche. So that's what I want to discuss today. And find the links in the description and go and download your blueprint, or go to take the masterclass, which is coming up on the 15th. On the 15th, the masterclass is coming up. So if you go to RaeVonShay.com/masterclass, you'll be able to attend the masterclass. So I will chat with y'all a little later on, and have a great one. Goodbye.